The Rhine and middle works pretty well. We do have these. And I know that I can only have one though. I wonder how I could get more. +1. Current creation value 51. Okay, so we're actually getting more. Average generation, weekly mandate progress. That's cute, but I really like that I can only have one mandate though. I guess we can later on change that if there's anything else that is interesting. Actually, yeah. Rotation of members. That doesn't bode well, does it now? Divine economics. Freedom of movement. Migration movement. Creative legislation. Foreign investment. Colonial officers. Oh, that's nice. Supply route cost. War machine industry, arms industry. Yeah, that sounds like something the Prussians would definitely go for. Or something like that. That too would be rather neato. Wouldn't it be? Yeah. Wait. Inevitably. We're at least getting all of the taxes. No, you're still not getting 144 of the taxes. Oh, yeah, once again, it's Bismarck. It's like, hello, Bismarck. And you should go to Rhine and Observers printed a bigoted article about the French people living there. Can you write a bigoted article against the French people? I wonder. I'd say, no, we're gonna ignore that. Slander against the good magazine. We're only printing the truth after all. Oh, wait, what's wrong with my first army again? Guy responsible died. You're from the armed forces, aren't you? You will take over the job as the Generale. And then we really need to start producing more paper and clipper. I kind of would like to avoid importing literally every fucking thing. Okay, let's go like and see what we're actually missing. Man of Wars, which we can import from the British. Should solve that problem. And clippers. We can also import from the British. Is this gonna be enough? No. Yes, well, sure, the Americans. Still not enough? Jesus, how many clippers do we need? What to say, game? There's an upper limit for how many of these you can actually fucking use. Check not having input shortages, you say. We can import more of them, it's not like we can't. Yeah, let's get some from the Russian market then. Finally, some peace and quiet. Ah, well. We really should stop producing for a while after we're done with the fucking railways, just to recover a bit from our increasing amount of debt that we have. It's not going to be the most fun time. However, that debt really is going to create an uncomfortable amount of interest that we have to pay back. And I would, for some mystical reason, rather avoid that. Okay, we can probably also stop subsidizing the trade center. That can probably keep it set off. We're probably going to keep subsidizing the railways. Mostly because changing the railways from subsidized to not subsidized will mean an immediately and rather brutal breakdown. For a short while, until they have recuperated. Meaning that costs a lot of money that I, well, technically speaking, don't have at the moment. And then Silesia and North Rhine are basically the last two areas that complain about having a transportation shortage. That is going to be the end goal we'll go for. We're going to give the North Rhine a bit of time because it's relatively freshly built. Silesia, however, does require a bit more. Interestingly enough, actually, when you think about it. I really wouldn't assume them to be the one area that requires that much in the way of fucking transportation, but alas, you'd be surprisingly wrong. Check actually with Northern. How does it look with Northern? You're still in the process of hiring people. That could still go well. Yeah, there it stops being a problem. You, however, are fully stuffed. Okay, so we just got good 3, that's good. Realism is on its way to becoming a thing. Labor movement, that sounds like a pain in the ass, doesn't it? It, however, doesn't. Yeah, how many more is it? 1, 2, 3. Really should stop building in fucking Hohenzollern. It's just a royal pain in the ass and serves no fucking purpose whatsoever bloody fucking ever. But, you know. I'm not that much of a monster. I'll help my little bastardized son. Can you afford? Yeah, we can afford this. Continue. What's that? That's attempting to raise to decide into a against French peasant revolt. What are you offering me for that, though? How are the troops, actually? 175, and who's on France's side? No, I think I'll stay out of that conflict. We've seen enough of warfare to know that it's not a good idea to involve ourselves in that unnecessarily. Wash election well done. So we are still supporting you. Someone wants colonial exploitation, interestingly enough. 29%. Well, we can try. Well, it seems like a bad idea to me. What could ever go wrong with colonial exploitation, you know? Another agitator. Nectome steadying, eh? I might be able to get rid of one of you at least. Report, yeah, you. Exile. So you have freedom of speech laws and superiority character plus 2 numbers from pressure become political. Yeah, sure. Get fucked, bitch. No one likes you. Three more pieces, that's all that's left. Which are military goods, not really a problem. It's only silver. And we might as well see if we can find a somewhat productive import route. Some extras. To reduce our spending. Yeah. Yes, you could say that Victoria 3 is still gonna be Victoria 3. I haven't really changed much. It still feels pretty much the same as if, you know, I never ever left, basically. Which is cute and all, but emulation, eh? As I've seen with its political administration have been noticed by supporters of Lucas Zimmerman, who wants an example of ideal government. Let's see, the Junkers would do a bit, but we get that. Pressure is not Netherlands. But we get more electric shots. And I can always make friendly with the fucking Netherlandians if I have to. Then it was only 2 little railways. Gonna pause it so we don't fucking lose so much money. And we have a new political movement. The No Colonial Affairs movement. I mean, the other ones, the one that has the highest report right now is the fucking homesteading one. Really don't like that. Frankly, not at all. Government is somewhat acceptable. Jockeying for minor but favoring concessions regarding colonial exploitation. The budget will according for resolution without concessions. Let's see, 30% interest group proper traction. Let them bigger. That's not a problem we need to deal with. Whatever tax. Another piece of stuff. And the proud navy. Well. Technically speaking, even one ship is a navy. Technically speaking, there are countries like Liechtenstein, who is completely landlocked, but still has a navy. According to themselves, that is. Which, you know, quite funny, if I had to say, yes. Now then, we have managed to get out of that done. I guess we're gonna wait the last 27 ones. 27 weeks until the one in Hohenzollern is finished as well, because we're just that nice to our little fucking bitch. You really want to bother me with this right about now, eh? Really want to do it right now. You little fucking cunts. Annoying as all hell. Can we get, perchance, somebody who would help me in case I get attacked by myself? Could get some people to help me, but no one here is really interesting. Got Great Britain in the pack now, that's a good start. What does it look for Denmark? Spain guaranteeing the independence of Denmark. They have a truce with Great Britain now. Representatives of the juntas and the government have demanded several compromises in the enactment of colonial exploitation. These measures have already been condemned by supporters of Lucas Zimmerman, but also to the reform as a whole. Gets uncommitted government for exchange goes up. Sounds good enough. Should have enough time to avoid the revolution and enact colonial exploitation. In a measly 20 weeks we have finally fucking built up all the fucking railways we wanted. Took a massive amount of time, but alas. Dr. Brandenburg has been caught aiding wounded dissidents and revolutionaries. Society isn't just helping his patients, but it's emboldening the entire rebel movement. Let's see, yeah, let's pretend he was acting alone. Totally was acting alone. There was no help whatsoever. Ugh, I hate fucking revolutions. Yeah, such a pain in the ass. Go take all of your nice little armies that you've built up and split them up and give the enemy usually more troops than you have. Yes, without some outside help, you're usually kinda fucked. A really negative colonial exploitation would get a fucking move on. Yeah, force us must be loyal. Contra duty for anti-government causes. No, that's not gonna help. The army stays with the government. What's a popular new book's vision of colonial exploitation might look like? Strong fully written beyond further says contents are legally sound. More popularity, interest with rural lands, etc. These are complaints to the author. Compliments you, right? Cost me that is more chance. Fiction should let's make the guy popular. He's doing a good job there. All other people are fucking so what is franchises homesteading going to do? Minimum worker owned average building level. Farmers and expert protection measures. Yeah, great. It sounds like a pain in the ass to do. I think that is in the land reform thing. Yeah. Basically from serfdom to tenant farmers, what we have now. Commercial to homesteading. Bit of a pain in the ass that, and we'll probably have to do something about this law in the near future. As well. It's another 5 weeks. Another 4 weeks. A violent sentiment rising amongst the Prussian trade unions. Several Polish communities have begun to form armed militias to keep their population safe. Homestead gets a minority. Ministry for the church gets minus 10% authority. Ah, yes, it has a shitty total war ripoff. Yeah. Not even. I just did war in here and it was fucking horrible. Let's see. The Polish suffer. Okay, that's good. I can live with the Polish suffering. See, Victoria was never meant to be a game about warfare. Yeah? That's what you got your Hearts of Iron for. But by fucking God is it fucking boring. Victoria 2 is better. Victoria 2 is fucking old as shit. Okay, 1 more week. This is basically all you're doing. You're watching the little bar fill up. Over and over again. Okay, time to make some money again. And stop going into fucking debt. While the fucking revolution says they don't stop. Otto, welcome to the little strategy. Prussian Brunswick threatening to seize the arms and munitions. Aha. Can we stop this? We can. Honestly, the revolutions are not so much scary as just fucking plain annoying, is how I would politely point it out. Okay, we're making 12k. We have some unrealized taxes, that's always a pain in the ass. Why do we have that much? Well, you're lying, we only have 2% in CDR, that does not count for shit. We're paying for diplomatic pacts, we're paying 6k in interest, that is gonna have to go down. Subsidize R5. Okay. Military wages at 13k, and that is already reduced, and 21.8k for goods. As well as another 42k for government. Did he smash her shed into the cell wall? Was she tortured to death? Did the intelligentsia? Those fucking assholes. Really, the from cholera convinces only the gullible and willfully blind. Let's see, okay, that's so no matter what I do, we're getting dangerous because I really would have liked to get my fucking colonial exploitation going. But at this rate, things are gonna get troublesome. Even these new things, you know, they're cute. I'm not saying they're not cute. However, I don't think I can get any one of you. So low procedure rank, then the block leader. Okay, so that menu actually makes the game fucking slow down like a bitch. That's cute. This game is such a fucking mess. It's amazing. And it still hasn't gotten much better since the first time we played it, which is also kinda sad, to put it in very mild terms. Which way you're playing as Prussia, the lesser of the big European powers at the rulers of Vienna. But mostly through random choice. I was looking around the map and I was like, okay, I could play a minor nation, but then we're basically only going to look at one small part of the map. Like, yeah, if you're playing Frankfurt, you're just gonna look here and you're basically never gonna look anywhere else. If I play a big nation, at least I can take a look around here and there, which is rather nice. Yeah, we can afford that. Which is why I choose Prussia. Prussia is, of course, confronted. I mean, at this point, we have just recently gained a certain politician in our midst called Otto von Bismarck. Which is a telling sign of the times. And we're basically trying to solve the Holstein question. Because, of course, the Germans always have asked the hard-hitting questions that nobody likes to answer. Oh, can we... no. We can't even get rid of you. God fucking damn it. We struck an enemy of the United so accusing them of false charges, moderates and defected to the rebel folks. Well, wait. Stand down, bitch. Made a mistake. I don't want the revolution, but I really would like to get this done. And I don't think I will get this done. I think feeling we will not. Oh, President of Lucas Zimmermann, even if he's not involved in the ongoing revolution, poses a serious threat to the government, which cannot be tolerated in these perilous times. Yeah, what we need is forgiveness, because that guy is actually not fucking around. And we have criminal organizations. Great. Fine, we're gonna pay for stamping them out. What about the Polish question? A different team. I mean, the Polish question is not really a question, because there's no fucking Poland. And Russia, however. Do we see any Poland here? Because I don't see any Poland here. I see Austria, however. Austria, look, before it became small and weak and stupid. That was the time. And it was still big. Aha. Let's reduce the chance of civil war as much as we can, so that we can get more time for the fucking colonial exploitation. I mean, I'm ready to go for the fucking homesteading afterwards, but god damn it, I want my fucking colonial exploitation. It is, of course, Austria. Austria-Hungary is not around yet. As I said, you know, this is before Austria became gay. This is when Austria was still cool. Afterwards, I sent you to cross the road for the welcome. Yeah, that is a welcome change of heart. Florian Jordan is doing a good thing. Let's see, 50 chance gains. Interest for the junkers, that's okay. And so for the best. And could you please just, you know, fucking adopt colonial exploitation? I just want to exploit some fucking colonies. I'm not asking for much now, ever. He said, well, the revolution was brewing right in his fucking doorstep. But yeah, this is just, you know, good old-fashioned Austria. Which is the only nation that is actually a rival to us. So, zero of everything. We can get some supplies from them. Seeing as home cultivation, that would be an option. She's everything. Nice. That would make the Civil War start immediately. Yeah, German state. What colonies? You do know that Germany in different time periods also had some colonies. I have actually, I'm pretty sure, at least I did, declare an interest in North Africa and La Plata. And I would like to have my vacation home down here and my workstation up here. Of course. However, in order to do so, to establish a colony, we would first, of course, have to actually get a point where we can do this via law. Pain in the ass is what it is, and we're also gonna wait until the interest rate for our fucking credit is disappearing. It's gonna take a while because we have a credit of 4.7 million. Government building. See, you always wonder why the government is such a fucking cheapskate. Well, the government bleeds money in such quantities and degrees, it's not even fucking funny. Slow down, der doesn't sign yet. 85%. Religious sentiment boiling over across the nation. King Friedrich Wilhelm von Hohenzollern advisors and the Junkers have recommended a package of reforms to appease the revolutionaries. Aha. Plus 25%, which offers the greatest defense against the revolution, minus 15%. Okay, what does that do? Enables the law homesteading and land reform. Can we cheese it a bit longer? Are you happy now? You bitches. You got your will, you know, have fucking homesteading. Go and fuck off. Fucking assholes. So why are we bleeding so much? We spend improve relation with Austria. Why am I improving relation with Austria when I'm also their fucking rival? That doesn't make much sense. Stop that. Give me back my points. But yeah, at least now we do have a chance to get our colonial exploitation, and then we'll colonize something. Then we answer the fucking Holsteinian question at some point. I hope. Really would like to do something like this. But then I can force all of you poor innocent victims to watch this fucking shit again. Okay, let's see here. Only Spain. How powerful are you, Spain, these days? Roughly at worst 90 battalions. And a flotilla of 9. Yeah. I'm not that afraid, honestly. Would we be able to afford that there as I wanted to? Let's say we pay your full wages for a while. Just for a little while. Because the very moment I mobilize my army, my money is going to go. Colonial exploitation is up for adoption. Nice. It's gonna be a while. There's still so much to build. Actually, technically speaking, we also... I do hate this system, mind you. We have a construction queue. Now, you would assume that a construction queue is there to construct buildings. Okay. This says I'm building barracks in Brandenburg, which is a lie, because what I'm actually doing is I'm training a fucking unit. This should really be in a separate queue, if you ask me. Same with the shipbuilding. That is also in the same queue. So basically, I can only ever build one thing in one queue. Which is ridiculously stupid. It slows down the game even more than it already is. But it is a fucking slow game, isn't it? I mean, listen, we've been sitting here for like, what, 3 hours plus at this point, and we have achieved the goal, basically. Thank you. Actually, now that I have this, can I actually establish colonies now? Why can't I, game? What else do you want me to do? Actually, establish colony. Where would it be? Technically speaking, because foreign countries have claims. Okay, so where could we? Massive interest in aircraft. We would need to change our interest to Senegal then. That's something we can do. Stop that and instead go for Senegal. Can we do it now? Can I colonize? Interesting. Yeah, we have an interest. I think that needs a bit to actually. Actually, we still have one section over anyway, so. Oh, yeah. The world's most famous word that you're not supposed to be saying. Just missing one letter. You know what? We're going to show interest in that as well. Not for the obvious implications, but because I kind of would like to build a little colony down there. If I can at all. Anything else I can do? Annex subjects. Oh yeah, Hohenzollern. Also, that is also such nonsense. There is Hohenzollern. Now I could declare my annexation of them. And if they're not accepting it, then I would need to fight them, which I can't, because I can't reach them, and there's no bloody fucking way how I can actually move through there. It's fucking annoying. Pharmacists. We're gonna get soon. Mutual funds would be more minting, and I'm absolutely in the mood for more minting. And yeah, because I can't actually reach my subject. That is apparently well, obviously not something I'm going to do. I would need to pass through Bavaria, Baden, yeah, Bavaria and Baden. Gently, there's actually no option for me to do that. There was an option. I remember there wasn't an option a long time ago. It was called nice and endedly something like Violet Sovereignty or something. I remember something like this being around. For some reason, I'm not capable of doing that, which is hilariously stupid. Too mean. Hilariously. Fucking stupid. Alas. The only stupid thing this game has to offer. At least we have some waifus. The only thing that keeps me somewhat sane, I suppose. Because, let's be honest here, the models they're using are once again just looking rather horrible. No one's wondering, what is your cause? Cultural exclusion gets radical approach. I don't really care about cultural exclusion, honestly. State religion book might be interesting. Okay, you can go right and fuck off. Minus one is collapsed. Ah, tough shit. We need all mining. Tough shit indeed. Has that died again? Yeah, somebody has died again. Youngest armed forces. Scott. Sure. Now then. Danish colony. It was about high fucking time, I'd say. Let me see. Okay, somebody else is already... somebody else. Very many people are already running around and colonizing like little bitches. Okay, so Guinea. Where is Guinea again? That part. What do we have here? The Niger River, plus 15 infrastructure, and malaria. I mean, there's always malaria, so... Anyone down here at the Niger Delta? Oh. Well, there's water here. And malaria. I think all of fucking Africa has fucking malaria, now that I think about it. You know what, that sounds like an ideal way to start, is that we're gonna start with the little Igbo province here. It's gonna take us fucking half a millennia. However, I'm pretty sure we can actually make this faster by doing this. Do we have the bureaucracy for it though? I'm relatively certain we do. Look, we started colonizing, yes! Finally, we can call ourselves a great power of Europe. Going into Africa, with our guns and go like, ah, yes. So, look, this stick is awesome. It's far more awesome than your stick, because my stick is actually going to fire. We'll shoot at you. What can your stick do? Well, you can throw it. Why do we have a French flag? A French-ish flag, to be fair. It's not really the French flag, but it is a French-ish flag, and it's annoying me. Ah, can't help myself, can I? Okay, so now that we started the very, very, very long process of colonizing these people and bring them civilization, yes, that's a good way of saying it. We should probably build a port here, don't we? Prussian market, building a port. This flag here. Flag, you know, I know these colors. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Frenchies never had the idea of putting a little baseball inside of their flag. An improvement, but sure can let him go like, huh. Well, that's cute. Did I tell you to build a fucking cannibal port? It's not allowed, port cannot be constructed in a foreign state. What do you mean? Yeah, for wrong, wrong map. That explains that. Now then, at the end of my queue, there's the port in Prussian Niger Delta. That's a name and a half. And I think I'll actually allow you to build that immediately. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can afford that. Gonna take 23 weeks. And then my colony is not isolated any longer. Great start. We're also building some rye farms. Which is a, as I said, you know, it's a project that will never end. French is not a baseball, it's what we Europeans refer to a handbag. An American game they like to present as football. Fair enough, let's not start the debate, the endless debate about why the Americans think that a game that's called football should be played with hands. They take that rather personally, as I've heard multiple times. That's still fucking stupid, but alas. Let them have their fun. We always knew the Americans would be special. They proved us all right. That is okay as far as I'm concerned. And once that is done, we are going to focus back on good old-fashioned Europe. Finally try to get the Schleswig-Holstein, or as I like to call it, the Holstein question, under control. Which is the point at which every minor German-speaking city-state is going to be like, well, I need to decide on which side of the block I want to stand, and most will be like, yeah, Prussia sounds pretty good. Pretty obvious choice if you are standing, well, you know, if you have a little city-state is right next to fucking Prussia. Not going to piss them off. However, that also means that then we should have to plan for the inevitable fucking annoyance that is Austria. I hate fucking Austria. For good reasons. Everyone should hate Austria. Especially if you're a chance Prussian. They're gonna be a royal pain in your ass, then that is not even any way to word that nicely. Ah, that'd be such a pain. Anyway, that's a pain we are gonna have to indulge. Shootout later, that is. Although, to be fair, it has been a relatively fucking hot day. Which is cute when you're spending half of it in bed, going like, I'm not feeling good, and then it's like, but it's so fucking hot all of a sudden. Which I don't think we're gonna play for that much longer, maybe an hour or so. And then, I get myself some well-deserved sleep. And then you've got a port, so stop shitting about and focus on other things. The building, make some money, try to get us out of fucking debt, which will take fucking forever, because we're like almost 5 million in debt. Technically not, it's credit, it's not technically speaking debt. All these patients from the Berlin Asylum have steadily denounced the practices. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Okay, we could let the Evangelical Church take over, we could revise everything. That gives me more standard of living, that's nice. Not relatively cheap as well. Poor decisions by the movement to enact state religion has led to a notable decrease in its ability to raise money. Numerous wealthy sympathizers have quietly halted their support for the movement in its current form. I mean... I'm not really opposed to the idea of a state religion. What would that actually grant me or give me? Let's take a quick look, shall we? We have freedom of conscience. Which means... What do you give me? 200 authority, that's nice. Minus 10 radicals from decreased in accepted regions. You know what? We're gonna run with that. Instead of evolving forward, you know, becoming ever more free and improved, we are going to go backwards in time and turn back to a even harsher monarchy. That's great, doesn't it? Now, I cannot maximum level of 2. Okay, that is level 2, I'm assuming. Kinda said, I would like to get more there. Colonial expectations, the last one, isn't it? Yeah. What's that? I would really like to get more, because that's still taking forever, but I guess as long as I have nobody else around, at worst, you know, the Igbo are gonna fight me. And what will they throw at me? Nothing but air, basically. So I'm not afraid of that. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I'm quite sure that that will end up rather in our favor, so long as no other nation gets involved here, because as you can see, the Danish are here colonizing, the French, fucking Dutch are here, of course, British are here, more French. Where else is here? The Portuguese, of course, Sierra Leone, for some mysterious reason. Fucking pretty much everyone and their mother has decided that this is the time, this is the day, this is the century that Africa will finally be, you know, colonized. As for my little friends down in Holstein, I guess I can just by doing this I can already tune. Stage market. Nice for you, diplomatic speaking. Yes, Spain is still involved there, but that doesn't really matter to me. I guess we're gonna wait. As soon as we have the first tick here, basically. Let's go frustrated with the... Yes, get the armed forces involved. The armed forces want the state village now. Don't ask me why, but they want it. Just because we took West British, never give it back. We even give it to the French or the spite. Well, little strategy. You see, if you play with fire long enough, or if you play stupid games, you'll win stupid prizes. Don't you know? What's happening? Illegitimate government. Yes, that's not a good thing. Oh boy, we really are an illegitimate government. How the fuck does that ever come around? Yeah, let's see here. Industrialists plus armed forces. Armed forces alone would actually work. You know what? I like my armed forces. We are going to reform into a just and honest and true just armed forces government. I do like my little king. He's looking rather nice, isn't he? What are you doing? You're going for state religion. That is okay. Should keep an eye out for other agitators and maybe potentially, you know, just kicking them out of the country. Okay. Back to my genius plan of fighting with these fucking assholes. We're gonna save the game because warfare, this game is... Oh boy, is it bad. Really bad, actually. At this point in time, I will quite openly say it will take probably an amazingly fucking high amount to make this even as good as fucking Victoria 2. Thanks, that's sad. Now then, as for you, demands. We demand... Okay, like this, liberate the subject. Spain will probably join them. Is there anyone I can join on my side? France, maybe? Okay, gonna have to wait until initial phase is gone. And for my army, I Well, if the enemy gets joined by fucking Spain, I depose my armies. They're fearful of us. They have fear. Yeah, I'm missing a commander. Do we have an armed force commander? We have. That's reasonable enough. What do you mean in interests? Why is we're getting fucking involved in this? It is not disappearing interest, that is excessive interest. Now then, Spain's leaning there, but France might join us for war goals. Sway with take treaty port. You know what? I'm fucking for all for that. Anyone else who wants you want in sway with war goals, humiliation of the Danes. Of course the Swedes will join. It's like, okay, so what you're saying is we can humiliate the Danes? Yes. Count us in. We're totally going for it. Like, okay. Who else can I sway to my side? Sweden is gonna join me. How the fuck did France, which was on my side, suddenly decided to go to the other side? How the literal fuck is that happened? Bavaria? Yeah, no, you would want to stay from me. Okay, that's gay. Green arrival will be having his ass kicked, and I must watch to join in on the bullying. Yeah, basically. However, I would much rather like, for some rather obvious reasons, to keep the Frenchies on my side. Because if I can only sway one country without kicking out the other, then I'm gonna keep the Frenchies in. I hate this system. It doesn't make any sense, okay? If the country is fucking swayed, don't just fucking take them out again once I try to sway the next one. Game's like, no, I don't give a shit. You'll suffer with me. I mean, technically speaking, so long as they're not doing anything horribly stupid, I don't fucking care overly much. Let's go through this again. It's like, oh no, look, it's another thing happening. It's like, ah, sadness. I hate that I have to fucking wait that fucking long every single time I try to do this. Sway countries. France. War goods. Treaty port. Don't say immediately switch over. Now I've removed them from everywhere basically. Now they're just sitting there all set. Okay, Swedes. Come along, please. Oh, this game is so fucking good. It's not even. I shouldn't laugh so fucking hard, but it's broken, isn't it? It's so fucking broken. Now then, my military. Rise and shine, my people. Navy. First Prussian Navy. Rise and shine as well. You're not going to be much use because the enemy has... actually, it does the enemy have many ships. Königliche Tanzmarine and the Holsteinische Armee. Yeah, no, they only have one. They have more ships than them. That is impressive. Many ways. And that also means we can attack once again over the Swedish-Danish side into their country. Worked pretty well the last time, even if they get some reserves there. So all we need to do really is to deploy to sea node. Take the army, wait for them to mobilize. Shouldn't take that long. And France has embargoed me. Yeah, France, listen, boy, I fucking don't care if you embargo me. I'm pretty self-sufficient, for the most part. But of course, from my now inactive note for that. Makes my ammunition more pricier. But I'm in a trade agreement with the fucking British, who literally are the fucking greatest at the moment. What of that moment, it's like, I don't care game. Now then. My people, there's a front I need you at. And I need you there basically yesterday. Now it's gonna murder our convoys. Rather obviously. Yeah, they need more. Yeah, I know. Also, you're not an incorporated state just yet. All the convoys. New import route. Can I not? You're not just gonna let me into this game? I'm sure it's gonna be okay for a moment. It's not like we're gonna have that long. Whoop. Alright, those armies get in position. And then I give both of my little armies their orders. First army, I want you to do a rapid advance. Same for you actually. And the second army will do a normal advance. Chance of prison enough actually. Yeah. Okay. Now then, how long will this take until it explodes? So who has joined you? Benin. Cute. I don't want any of your help because you fucktards will ask me for my states and I'm not gonna give you my fucking states. Okay, so we're gonna liberate Holstein and we're going to humiliate Denmark. Because the Swedes want to. Now who am I to say no? Who's still willing to join me? Where are you? Okay, so let's see here. I have a pretty good chance. Again, war has broken out. Now we shall enjoy the show. However, there's not gonna be much to see. Actually, can I give you specific orders? Right, convoys, escort convoys, yeah, no, just intercept. Sounds good. Look at these battles. Riveting. Big number, smaller number. Probably gonna win. Actually, I'm still winning. But my number is smaller. No! We both blundered. Ah, well. General Raimondo Maria Navarez. Yep. Spaniard, alright. How many people died? Not even 5k at the moment. Sadness. Let's see. That reduces the success chance. Those strings. I'm not sure we can afford that. Controlled retreat. Panicked retreat. You're not the best commander I've ever seen. Aggressive maneuver versus aggressive maneuver. Oh, look, finally. We're facing a Dane. Combat 2. Not just a Spaniard help soldier. Oh well, at least the first part we have achieved of our immediate goal. Oh look, there comes the Spain. That's not good. If I have to fight those, that would be a pain in the ass. But then again, the Swedes also have ships. And Spaniards, if memory serves, I mean, they should have a big fleet, but from what we saw so far, they didn't really have a big fleet. Okay, we're gonna work on the market access down there soonish. And you're gonna get beaten over and over again, thanks to the first army being just dead fucking good at what they're doing. Which in fairness, that's quite the pricey war we are facing here, just to keep the Danes out of fucking German territories. But alas, it's the price we'll have to pay. Somebody has to answer the Schleswig-Holstein question. I have a distinct feeling it's what is gonna be us in the long run. Oh, yeah. Gosh damn men are fucking waiting it out. Seriously, this is still the most uninvolved. It's already gotten better, to be fair, somewhat. I remember when Victoria 3 came out really, really freshly. And the war system was even more basic than this. If you can believe that. Like, holy shit. How could you make this even more uninvolved? Well, you can. Paradox can. They found a way. Much to everyone's chagrin. Even Victoria 2, being the old-ass fucking game that it is, had more involvement in its warfare. That's really something you should, you know, take into consideration. But even with the newest DLC, they have still not managed to get close to what you can get out of fucking Victoria 2. And you can get Victoria 2 for fucking, well, basically, I wouldn't say for free, but cheap. Very cheap, comparatively speaking. That one is really, really nice little economy simulator. But if you really want to go into the numbers, you know, you really want to stay around and watch your little Excel sheet go even higher, probably better still. Blah blah blah, right, there's a stage where you can play. Aha. Good. Actually, you know, that's testament to the times. Paradox ever a decreasing ability to create something that actually is worth it. Especially considering that Paradox will never change their DLC policy, meaning that every product you get from them, you kind of have to account for the, at least now, 5, 6 or so DLCs you will have to buy for us. Quite a nice sum of money as well, in order to get something out of him. I mean, you know, as long as the end result is something like Crusader Kings 2, which, to be fair, if you were to, I don't know if you even can, they have kind of started this whole, what do you call this, renting DLCs kind of service thing, but, if you do the math, you know, Crusader Kings 2 did shit with full DLCs and everything else cost you quite the amount of money. If you wanted to get it from base game all the way up, I think well over 100, more like into the 200s. But hey, you got a very immersive and very, very interesting game out of it, no question about it. The sort of game that Crusader Kings 3 can only really hope to ever get even close to, and that will probably take years still. Nice. Okay, so we get all of that out of the way, and now you are free. And yeah, Holstein. Diplomacy. You have a truce with me, of course. You are free to do whatever you please, and for some reason that deactivates the question, although nobody actually caught you. I guess that's good. Not. Can I invite you to my block? It's better equal to leverage over Holstein, 77 at the moment. So if we were to form a defensive pact for the moment, can I afford that? Yes. And then we're gonna start bankrolling you as well. Because I'm hoping that gives me more leverage. Don't really know how the power blocks work yet. I haven't really looked into them too much. But kinda lazy, it feels like. I also have very, very little influence actually over the actual member states, which makes it even more horrible. I'm going to bed now, the strategy. Well, have a good night then. I'll probably do the same in a bit. But I'm still not back to 100%, and the random hot weather we're getting is not helping with that at all. Well, yeah, have a good strategy. Good, actually. How hot it is over at your place at the moment? Question, isn't it? Can I afford that? Probably not. We are getting leverage here, so we can probably at some point invite them to a power block. Actually, what is our little colony doing? Where's our little colony? There it is. Don't even have enough people to stuff your manor houses nor your port, but you are still building a dye plantation. Whoever has the money to invest in there must be quite the interesting person. Okay, why are we not making any progress here? Do you mean no active interest in fucking... you're lying to me, game. How does this shit ever happen? What a nuisance. Alright, would you please remember your job then? Jesus Christ. Ah, finally, they've remembered to do their job. Congratulations, you idiots. What about fucking time? Okay, that shouldn't really take that long though. No, that's only few things left. Great. Okay, slowly try to build something here. Let's see, let's suppress the turmoil here. Quite brutally at that. Thanks, game. And then we would have to find a way to deal with our most beloved of enemies, the Austrians. It's going to be a royal pain in the ass, if I have ever seen one. Seems like we're getting there. And we have another one in our little power block. Dum. Which is all cute and dandy, but doesn't really do me much good. Actually, for the moment, budget-wise. We're not gonna provoke the Frenchies right about now, and that seems like a fucking horrible idea. Yeah, well, we're almost at one, but only one page isn't reached. Yeah, almost there, almost there. Those things will go fast because these are basically just a few soldier units that I basically ordered at the start of the game. Probably not long ago. Oh, almost at the start of the game, to be fair. Ah, nihilism. That's gonna be fun. Let's see here. These are still basically the biggest problem we have. Get some from the Russian market as well. Grain and ammunition shouldn't be a problem. At least grain shouldn't be a problem soon. Because we did build quite a few farms that should produce quite a nice amount of goods. Ammunition? Oh, ammunition is really pricey at the moment. Oh.